alcohol makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. AJ Brown is a football star, but he also has Geico like a regular person, so we had one translate. To achieve excellence, I imagine, manifest it, and then boom. Yeah, he saw one of those Geico ads online, seized it. He switched to Geico, because Geico is like me, always open. He means they're 24/7 claim support. Always open. Don't get covered. He said, Geico, you're not AJ Brown, but we'll treat you like him. Open 24/7. It feels good to get the star treatment. It feels good to Geico. The NFL is sponsored by Italy TurboTax. With TurboTax, now Texas is partnering with a trusted expert who can get you the most money back. Now, this is Texas. CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Next up, the divisional round. Two teams on a crazy train, bound to collide. Our job is to win. The Buffalo Bills twisting through the bend. The Denver Broncos.
I feel like I need a new. I feel like I need a white.
Only one journey continues. Who would much their ticket to the AFC Championship?
Let's just do log down here.
Touch the four. Divisional games over the weekend in the National Football League. As we walk into the divisional playoffs presented by Intuit TurboTax. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round for the 6th consecutive year against Phoenix and the Denver Broncos, the best in the NFC in the regular season at 14-3. Nobody got Tracy Spoke. It's dropping.
John, a rematch of last year's wild card game. Why is this team better prepared this time around?
Well, there's a number of reasons. The addition of a lot of new talent, experience of those additions, and your team grows as the season goes, and they're battle tested.
If you win this game, you guys stay forward.
We get to play next week.
What's it gonna take?
Pat. Thank you, Joe. We're gonna make a quick adjustment right here then. Hold on, let's do like this. My boy Joe Dunn saving the game. Hold on. I wonder if I can just do this. My setup is like super dark right now, bro. Like I don't want to freaking. Here, I'm gonna go this way. There we go. So it's not showing the game, but I don't want to like. It looks lighter on my screen, but on the computer it looks really, really dark. It looks better now, but obviously I'm not like editing this way. You know. Let me do this. Well, now I feel bad because I named the stream Broncos versus Bills, bro. So it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to edit my vlog and stuff like that, test my new camera. Maybe I'll do this instead. Is there a way that I can pause my camera on my stream? Anyway. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can edit. Undo this. Customization. I'll change the title in a second. That I see is adjustable. But
2 slices and melted cheese, plus fries and drink for just $4.99.
oh, well, I can just do this. It's not a big deal. We're doing some acrobatics here. Just moving some things around. Some tings, boys. Hello. All right. Joe, I didn't know that you did any streams, bro. What you be streaming about, my guy? Find it later. Okay, that's good enough. There you go. Looks much better now. Still not my favorite angle, but I don't want to unplug my stuff and then it not like reconnect. Because I had it all set up to run on the left side of my laptop.
Our best deals are still here. Come to Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. Or 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Yeah, I don't know if you're still in here, Joe, but yeah, tell me what you be streaming about, bro. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. That's pretty solid. That sucks, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that. The man hopped on live one time and they immediately banned you. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm not laughing at you getting banned. I'm laughing at like the sequence of events and how that played out. That's terrible. But man, I appreciate you, bro. I'm glad that that's divine divine intervention, bro. Because I literally waited right up until 4:30. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start the stream at 4:30. Like, you know, that's when the game pops on, so people can kind of hop in and they can watch the game if they want to. They can watch me edit, all that stuff. And then you were literally of all the people that could have came in here, all 1,200 subscribers, you were the first one to come in and be like, yo, turn that joint off. Kind of a crazy start to the game, though. Good run right off the bat. He says, LOL. I know, right? My feelings are crushed for real. Oh, man. Yeah, I was this close to being in that same boat, bro. This close. But like I said, you saved the day, my friend. I appreciate you. Well, while this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and do this then. I'm going to change the status, the name of the stream. There we go. So that way it's just new camera test. We'll do NFL Saturday. There we go. All right. But yeah, man. So I am testing out my new camera now. I kind of wish I had a slightly better angle, but this is the first stream, so whatever, it is what it is. New camera now, got a new vlogging camera. Got the Sony a6700. And this thing is so far really, really nice. I like this camera quite a bit. I kind of want to dig up some of my old streaming gear and try to get into a little bit of streaming. I've really been having an itch to stream some games, like just stream myself, just like playing games and having fun and stuff. Um, so I think I'm gonna try and figure out how to set that up. Funny enough, I actually got a chance to pop into Clintus. Clintus had a stream the other day, and I knew he was a streamer beforehand. I knew he was like a popular full-time streamer at one point, like just going at it. But I didn't know that he was a Twitch like gaming streamer. Had no idea that that was like what he did and that he actually played games on Twitch and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. He kind of it was almost like a little sign to like give it a try, give it a nudge. He was showing me like a lot of his streaming stuff, and he had like merch from old partnerships and everything. It was pretty cool. Clintus was doing the dang thing, man. Since there's only one person in my live right now, I am going to try and rearrange my setup, and hopefully it just reconnects when I do it, so that way I'm not having to like constantly look back and forth, because my camera was over here, but now it's over here. So cross our fingers. Let's hope it works. Oh. Okay. It's a little bit cleaner now. Still a bit of a messy setup, but not too bad. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Now I think I can do this. Oh. Oh. Here we go. This looks a little better. Let's hide these things. There's no one in here, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this first. Okay. Oi. This stream is crazy, boys. I'm gonna just do it on my desk. A little bit of a messy setup, but why not? Questions where my phone go? Here we go. I should be able to make a little bit better lighting now. Let's do this. Let's do, before I hop into this edit. Okay, and let's do, that's much better. Now you can see me. Now you can see me. Okay. I don't think that looks too bad, right? It's better. All right. How we looking and how we sounding as I knock over my phone? My desk is like all over the place in terms of like what I had planned on doing, because I had to rearrange my whole setup real quick to save myself from getting copyright striked. What up, Darren? I'm good, man. I'm chilling, bro. We're about to edit a vlog. I was actually just uploading some of the footage, uploading as in backing up the footage onto my hard drives, and I'm testing out a new camera. So lots of fun stuff. New vlogging camera. The vlogging camera, I'm currently live streaming on it right now because I kind of want to see how it streams too. It does everything, man. It does all the bells and whistles. So I'm really excited about using this camera. But obviously, you know, every camera has its drawbacks. There's always pros and cons. So it's not quite as good as the Action 5 or the Pocket 3 when it comes to like convenience and versatility and just being able to like throw it in your pocket. It is a little bit bigger than that. But the trade-offs that you get, for me at least, are like, ooh, I love them. I love them, Darren. How you been, man? Okay, copy's done. Let's start a premiere. Okay, let's save this project. Hey, love to hear that, Darren. Good stuff, man. You been making any new vlogs lately, man? I've been finally getting some time to like check out more and more of everyone's channels and stuff like that again. And yours is definitely one that I want to queue up and go back and watch some of what you've been making lately. But I saw in my last video you commented and you were kind of back and forth in your head about like different aspects of vlogging and different things for vlogging. So how's that coming along, man? Let's see. I'm gonna do. I'll do. He said I did 2 today, mainly chatting about changes in my mental health affecting my creating content, but I'm getting there. That's good, man. I love to hear that, Darren. That means you're showing up, dude. 2 in one day that's a good amount. I'm trying to work back up to get in a flow where I can knock out like 2 or 3 per day or whatever it may be. But yeah, that's good work, man. Good stuff. Since you're going to be posting these and sharing these and stuff, if you don't mind me asking, how's the mental health journey going? For me, I was definitely going through a good number of things when it came to trying to get out of my own head and my mental health space with vlogging and everything like that. So I understand where you're coming from with that. Test vlog. Let's do it. I don't like this angle, man. I want a better angle. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe something like that feels a little bit better. Yeah, that feels much better. There we go. Okay. He says, Rocky like a roller coaster, but after 6 years, therapy is getting better every day. Love to hear that, Darren. Good stuff, man. You got this, man. It's going to have ups and downs, definitely. I'm sure you know this, but ultimately, as long as it's on an upward trend overall, that's the goal. And we take it day by day, my friend. Let's see. Not in here. Let's get to editing this vlog now. I'm trying something out where I want to edit my vlog kind of as I'm going. I saw someone, another content creator, I don't know who, but another content creator was basically saying like the way that they get through editing their vlogs so quickly is by literally shooting, editing, shooting, editing, shooting, editing. So like kind of making it as they go. Having good creators like you keeps me motivated to carry on and try new things. Appreciate you, Darren. I appreciate that, man. You're definitely one of the first people that really popped in and like showed my vlog a lot of like love and support, like genuine love and support. So that means a lot. I appreciate that, man. And I'm glad that I'm able to provide that back to you. Joe is saying, so what pop movie figure is that on your top shelf? You want to see, bro? Oh, this is the Funko Pop, the only one that I have on the top of my shelf, bro. So I am a big anime fan. I'm a big One Piece fan. One Piece is definitely my favorite anime and probably I think the one that I've watched the most of. If you know anything about anime or anything like that, One Piece has like 1,200 episodes and running, so it's got a lot of content in their series and stuff. But This is Luffy. He's the main character, and like I said, I absolutely love One Piece. It has been there pretty much throughout, I'd say, middle school up until current day. Oh. Funko or Funko Pop kind of started kicking off my collecting obsession, but I didn't really follow through with Funko Pops because I didn't want to collect something that took up a lot of space, you know? Let's see, it says, and the only one I have is the Marty McFly one. I'm a diehard. Yeah, dude. Back to the Future. So like I had a whatchamacallit, I had like a kind of like a classic like throwback movies night sometime over the summer. And Back to the Future was in that lineup, and I had never seen any of the Back to the Futures before. But once I saw it, like number one, I got a lot of references that I had seen or heard throughout, you know, various points in life and stuff that before I was just like, oh, okay, like people are just saying that. But then I understood it's a reference to the movie. But number two, like it was just a good movie, bro. Like it definitely, I can see why it's like such a big like fan base behind it and everything like that. Really, really solid movie. Definitely in my like lineup of things like I would go back through for another night like that. Okay, let's get to editing, y'all. Doing this live stream and editing is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Let's do this. We'll do hard drive A. Give me 1 second. Hard drive A, and then we'll just do it in here. That's fine. Boom. And then as for the footage, let's go here. Get everything in here. And I got the GPU hooked up. So editing has been a lot faster lately. Very curious to see how the GPU treats this footage. I'm going to lower this brightness actually because it's kind of aggressive. How's that look? There we go. That looks a little bit more natural. Okay. That's better. Let's get to editing, y'all. Let's do it. For me, let's see. Darren says it's nearly 10 p.m. here in the good old UK, so I'm gonna have to vanish. Have a good time editing. Oh, sounds good, Darren. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good rest of your evening, my friend. Let's see. Cut to this right here. There we go. Let's see. There we go. I am curious, guys. How does the stream sound? This microphone that I'm talking to you guys on right now is actually from a company called Nearstream. You can probably see that. And they sent it to me to test on TikTok and just kind of like try out and see how it is. Cool thing is that this microphone is USB-C, so it plugs directly into my phone. So it's literally plug and play. But I've never tried it in terms of like a live stream or anything else other than using it with my phone. So I was curious on the sound quality. Joe says it sounds amazing. I love that. Good stuff, bro. Does anybody in here know anything about game streaming? Out of curiosity? Anybody? I know I can ask my boy Clintus, but he's probably not in here. There we go. Bringing that Lavazza coffee because really Lavazza is one of my favorite brands. I love me some Lavazza. And really with this first part of the edit, all I'm doing is just kind of trimming down the actual moments that I like. I don't really know how other people like to edit. I think this is probably the best area right here. I don't really know how other people like to edit, but for me in particular, I like to kind of like trim the fat first. And then I'll work my way back into like fine tuning things and everything like that. So yeah, that's good. There we go. Do this right here. That's fine. Here we go. Actually, rest of the shot we're done. And so now when I go back to vlogging, the rest of this vlog later in the evening, it should be faster and easier. Also, the GPU is so good, guys. The GPU is cutting through this thing like butter. On my regular computer, like I have a Mac Mini, 2015 or something like that, like a slightly older version. On my regular computer alone, like if I don't have my GPU plugged in, it's not slow, but like you can definitely see and feel the computer working. But ever since I got my GPU hooked back up to my main computer and let it take most of the load for the graphics and the editing and everything like that, oh my god, it's extremely fast. Anything I shoot with a regular mirrorless camera, as long as it's not like my high-end cinema camera, it is like zero lag, zero buffering, zero anything, bro. I can edit as fast as I think, which is so nice. Let me do this. There we go. And we're gonna add some music to this boy. There we go. My two people who are still hanging out in this live stream right now, I am curious because I want to start doing some live streams a little bit more often. What are some things that you would like to see that you feel like would make this live stream more fun? I want to make like live streams where people can come and hang out and just kind of do whatever, do cool activities. Like Joe, I think you're still here. So like obviously I wanted to like play the game in the background while I was editing, you know, so that's a cool thing that people can kind of just hang out and enjoy. Another thing that I kind of want to do is I want to try gaming and live streaming because I'll play games like solo games and everything. And again, I think it's just fun to like let people hang out and like play a campaign game with you or like, you know, play whatever you're playing. Um, I personally enjoy doing that like in real life with family and friends and stuff like that. So I think it'd be fun to do it on live. But yeah, my two people or three people that are hanging out in here, what are some things that you think we could add to the stream? Whether it's visuals wise or like actually putting it in the camera, whatever it may be, that you think would make this a little bit more fun and engaging. Drop me a comment if you can. Whilst we edit. I'll take this moment and then trim it down a little bit later. Let's see, we'll do this. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Put that right there. I'll do it just a little bit after. There we go.
We're so disoriented without Sertan that's not shaken up in the second Buffalo snap. Let's take a look at the Bills and Broncos players who were selected to the AFC Pro Bowl roster this year. 3 from Buffalo, 6 from the Broncos. We tune into the NFL Pro Bowl games.
Right there is good. We'll go here. Like that. Look at the chat. Broncos are up 3, y'all. Can't show you or they're going to kick me out, but Broncos are up 3. Oh. I think cooking with the miss is entertaining, in my opinion. You guys' energy bouncing off each other is real and what we lack on YouTube. Appreciate you, Joe. That does sound like it'd be fun. Honestly, neither of us really enjoy cooking that much, to be honest. So I think that would probably be a fun and entertaining challenge to take on with her. You'll probably enjoy this vlog because me and Jen are kind of bouncing around, just doing our normal thing that we do. And I plan on just trying to capture and incorporate that more and more, as much as possible, honestly, that I can in 2026 and going forward. So that would be nice. I like that. I'm trying to think of what we could cook. That might be fun. Cooking, definitely, but maybe mukbangs too, or something like that. Trying different foods. I already do that for vlogging and stuff, but I think you're onto something there, Joe. That could be cool. I'll brainstorm that, brother. Let me see. Good with that. Do that right there. Make a little cut. Let's go here. I tried the restaurant vlogs, but the music is always so loud. Yeah, I feel you, bro. For me, it's a little bit different because number one, I have like a very loud, booming voice. So I kind of just use that to my advantage, to be honest. Number two, usually the cameras that I'm vlogging with are these ones right here. So for me, I can easily just attach like one of the wireless mics to this guy and it kind of overcomes that loud restaurant music environment and stuff like that. I really like vlogging in restaurants because it's kind of an easy setting, you know? As long as I'm kind of like in the corner and to myself or like just in my own table or something, it makes for a very live and engaging kind of environment for vlogging and everything. Um, and on top of that, like it just feels more authentic. It feels like you're bringing the people with you into the space. And it feels like they get a chance to kind of like sit down and have a meal with you or have dinner with you, which I think is cool. Touchdown touchdown Bills, boys. I wish I could show y'all this replay. I'm about to watch it. Hold on. Oh wow, he's wide open. Okay. 6'3", 6'3". Yeah. Did one on Applebee's a few vlogs ago. I had to try and take the music out. Check it out if you have time. Oh hell yeah, bro. Let me cue that joint up. Like I said, I'm finally getting some time to like whatchamacallit, I'm finally getting some time to like actually watch people's vlogs again. Bro, business was so busy, which I'm thankful for, you know, but like so busy, bro. So busy. Like I literally was doing nothing but just working day in, day out, day in, day out. Didn't have no time for vlogging, didn't have no time for nothing fun. Um, and it really just was not like it was a profitable season, but it was not a very enjoyable one. So I'm glad to be back in a more balanced state. Um, and I'm definitely gonna queue it up, bro. If you can, give me the name, bro. Give me the name of the vlog right now, and I will pull it up. I got my other computer in front of me right here. I can pull it up and I can queue it up on my feed, my brother. I'll check it out. Kicking it with Joe. Yeah, I see the channel, but what's what's the vlog? Is it just do I just type in like kicking it with Joe Applebee's? Okay, Joe, we see you, bro. I like your thumbnails, bro. Yeah, just tell me the name of the vlog. I got your channel pulled up right here. Okay, back to editing. Let's do it, y'all. He said most recent one. Oh, Valentine's Day drink. I didn't see the Applebee's logo there because the timestamp for how long your vlog is, the 13 minutes, 15 seconds, was blocking it. You got some views on this one, bro? 250 and going, bro. That's good. All right, bet. I clicked it and I'm saving it real quick. Joe, what type of vlogs do you like to make, man? It looks like you like to do a lot of travel and food vlogs. But like, what's your favorite? What's your go-to, you know, for if you're picking up the camera and you wanna make a vlog or a video?
Here's to the stuff that never stopped, to the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America, spot to win.
Travel's my favorite, but it's not affordable to do on the regular, dude. Oh my god. I feel you on that one, Joe. That's actually what I started my channel with was like travel vlogs. I had a vlogger that I really liked. He would go to like all these crazy places. His name was Harold Baldar, and he was one of my favorite vloggers, dude. So fun with the types of videos he would create and the adventures he would go on, the characters he would put in his vlogs, all that stuff. And yeah, I wanted to make vlogs like Harold because again, his stuff just looked like it was so much fun. So I decided I was like, all right, like I'm gonna start like next trip that I go on, like I'm just gonna go and like do whatever. One of the things that I like most about Harold was also the fact that he recorded with like just an action camera. So like there was no high production, no crazy edits or anything. He literally just got out there and just did whatever. So it was fun at first, you know, and then after a while you realize if you're gonna stick to the travel lane, you have to do so much investing and buying flights and stays and spending money on food and different experiences and like all these different things. So I still love to travel and I definitely, you know, I've actually got a couple trips coming up here soon that I'll be making some travel vlogs on. But yeah, no, I quickly realized I was like, pockets aren't quite reflecting travel vlog, full-time travel vlogger right now, you know, right now. We'll put a pin in it. Yeah, bro, it's mad expensive. Mad expensive. But I love it though. I love doing travel vlogs. They're so much fun. So many things to do. So many experiences to be had. I like traveling in general. Honestly, even if I wasn't vlogging, I like traveling in general. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Okay, we are back.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Was so much work for that sequence. And bro, I spilled the coffee and everything. Like, I don't even feel fully satisfied. Whatever. Let's get into breakfast. Here's the spread for today. Got a little, be very careful here. Got a little. Here's the spread for today. Got a little, very careful here. Got a little 4-egg.
Wow, I love the quality of this camera. It looks so good.
2 pieces of
It looks so freaking good.
Then we've got my
Oh,
Lavazza coffee. Today we are being co-sponsored by Maui Gold Pineapple Company.
dude, heck yeah, man. Says, I'm not a camera guy, but I've learned a lot from you and Luis on the Action 5 camera. Dude, the Action 5 is one of my favorite vlogging cameras, like, of all time, probably. Like, it's goated. I think Luis actually sold his Action 5 because he moved on to trying out the Action 6, which is also apparently a really good camera. But man, I don't know, man. I wanted to wait on the Action 6 just because I felt like there was gonna be a good camera releasing, but a couple like snags in it, you know? So I wanted to wait and see if they made like an Action 6 Pro or something similar. But this thing, man, it is to me the GOAT of like all action cameras as of right now. It is insane quality, packed in such a tiny little body, insane battery life, insane everything. Honestly, it only falls short in like 1 or 2 categories, and honestly, they're categories that like action cameras aren't really built to perform in. So it's just such a good camera, bro. I'm glad that you learned quite a bit, you know, because again, like it's such a good camera for beginners, professionals, all that stuff. If you have any other questions, let me know, my guy. I'm curious, what were you vlogging on before the Action 5, man? Did you have an action camera, or were you using like your iPhone, or what was the move? What? You only had an Action 5 for a month? Brother. Oh my god. Yo, Joe, you are going to love that thing, dude. Just give it some time. Like, especially as a travel vlogger and someone who is like on the go and, you know, like going into restaurants and like just like being in very like versatile or changing environments for your vlogging stuff, dude. Pocket 3 and the Sony ZV-E10. Okay, Sony ZV-E10 was actually on my list of things to check out. It was going to be my alternate potentially to the A6700 that we're streaming on right now. Got the Pocket 3 as well. Pocket 3 is another one of the goated cameras. I have a love-hate relationship with the Pocket 3, honestly, because it is I had to grab the mic for this one. It is so like it's so back and forth, you know, like it is very good on quality and very good on so many other categories, but then it'll do things like fall short when it comes to like taking photos. And then it will make up for it in the terms of like, oh, it's super versatile, compact, and like, you know, a great camera for on the go vlogging and doing all that stuff. And then it'll fall short and be like, oh, it's, you know, it's got a gimbal, it's fragile or something like that. So I have very mixed feelings about the Pocket 3 and I go back and forth with it. But as of right now, currently, I filmed a couple vlogs on it, like I want to say like a day or 2 ago. And we threw those up in the tube and it was a pretty enjoyable experience. I would say if you're a travel vlogger, just make sure you're more careful with the Pocket 3 than what you expect to be. Because I took it to Brazil and I put it through its paces and it performed very well. I will be fair. But you got to remember its limitations. Pocket 3 is not waterproof. And even though I'm very careful and I have never had an incident where I've broken a camera. I think the Pocket 3 is the first camera actually, now that I'm like really like thinking. It's the first camera that I've actually like fully broken, like legitimately broken. And it's because I took it out on a boat ride. Yeah, man. He said I haven't touched the Pocket 3 since I've had the Action 5. I'm telling you, dude, that Action 5 is like the only things that it falls short on for me is a minimum focus distance or like close-up focus. Like if they had like a macro lens for it, instant win. And then I guess the second thing that you could say is the photography for the Action 5. Like you, in my opinion, you can take really good photos on action cameras and on the Action 5. And again, like I've taken some really, really nice photos. Some that I've used for thumbnails, some that I've posted on socials, and some that I've just kept as like just really high quality images on a number of different vacations and like occasions and stuff like that. You just got to know how to use it. You got to know how to use a wide angle camera or wide angle action camera. And then on top of that, besides the actual photos that produces, I like the experience of shooting photos with an action camera. Dude, try it out, man. You're actually kind of reminded me. I kind of want to film a vlog about like taking photos on action cameras and like everything that we're kind of chit chatting about right now. But dude, definitely try it out. It's like I don't know if you're like a photographer or videographer as a core trait, you know, but like obviously I do that for work. And it is so like it's an interesting shift because the action camera doesn't like it's not like an iPhone where you can just like click and take photos rapid fire. It's a little bit more novelty. It makes you feel like you're actually using like a point and shoot camera a little bit because you have to slow down, frame your shot, click, and then it like process it and everything, and then it'll save it, and then you can go to the next one. So I like that. I like that it makes me slow down and like actually like be present with my shooting as opposed to just like spray and pray type shooting. Oh, back to some editing, bro. Let's see what we're doing.
For a skillet right here with 2 pieces of honey wheat toast. Then we've got my Lavazza coffee. Today we are being co-sponsored by Maui Gold Pineapple Company.
I wish I was back in Hawaii.
One of my favorite places on our trip in Maui that we did over the summer. If you haven't checked out my Maui vlogs, go get a movie. You might like something there. Let me see what else I got. Find something there. Let me see what else I got. So now we got butter, the bread. The bread. And now we got butter, the bread. You can't make yourself laugh, bro.
Get our biggest pizza. Oh, New Yorker for just $10 at Pizza Hut.
Hey, we love you, Pa, and I watching. What up? What up, PA fam? How we doing? We are editing a vlog right now, sis. Got a little stream set up here. And we are chilling. We're Saturday chilling. What up, Pa? It's gonna be a fun one, Mish. I'm vlogging with the A6700 again. So we're finally getting that guy back in rotation, back moving and grooving. So I think that's gonna be awesome. And I'm actually like in a good headspace with it now. So the vlogs are like fun and engaging. But yeah, no, it's a really, really, really nice camera. I think you're gonna like this one. There was something. Oh yeah, I had originally planned to kind of stream and show the game too at the same time, so that people could come and hang out and like watch some of the NFL game a little bit and just do whatever. But one of my buddies on here, his name is Joe Dunn. He was like, thankfully, one of the first people to join the stream. And he immediately told me, he was like, bro, they're gonna ban you if you try and like share the stream, the game on your live stream. So I had to turn it off. It's still on in the background, but I like flip my camera away from it. But we watching though. I think the Bills are still up 6-3. It's gonna be a tight game. Right. I should have some vitamin B, honestly. I was gonna have fun foods and like make it like a whole party on like the live stream and everything, Pa. I was thinking of getting like a sub or maybe like I don't know, like maybe like some fast food or something funny. But I wanted to wait until Jen gets home and she doesn't get home until later this evening. So I'm holding off. I'm being good for right now. Just editing my vlog.
Can't make yourself laugh, bro. What are you doing?
There we go. TMB, you're right.
Yeah. Baby.
Shift our camera back so y'all can see us editing. For the people who are here, where'd he go? Oh, he's right
Okay.
there.
Now,
For those of you who are still here,
was it all worth it? Oh,
look who I've got. Come here, Papa. Come here, Papa. Oh my gosh. Look who I've got. Papa. Oh my gosh. Yes, Papa. He's very sleepy. Very, very sleepy baby. Smells like corn chips. Yes, very corn chippy. We're gonna put him back to bed. But I want to show you guys real quick. I'll let you watch. He's cozy in there. Okay, let's see. I got 7 minutes left on my stream. 7 minutes left. I'm trying to stream for an hour and just have some fun. So we will finish out this last 7 minutes. Not as eventful of a stream as I thought it was going to be, but that happens sometimes. It is what it is, cuz. All right. Let's continue editing the vlog, shall we?
Was all of this a question? Now, the real question, was it all worth it? Was all of this setup? Was it all worth it? Was all of this setup and cooking and changing my different angles and all this stuff worth it for the end results? Vlog wise, I haven't looked at this just yet, but I don't feel like it was worth it. Still been off to the races, but let's try taste. Taste wise. Races, but let's try taste wise. It was worth it. Let's try taste wise. If this was was actually worth the hard pain, sweat, labor. Let's see what we got. Hard pain, sweat, labor. Let's see what we got.
You guys, Wendy's has new cookie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how big you want them, which is kind of beautiful. And upcoming, here's coming big. More biggie options so you can get more of what you
Not my best breakfast,
choose to
but it's a cookie.
They say I'm
Value is a solid
waiting.
7.5 out of 10. Chef did okay. Definitely knows the basics, knows what he's doing. But could have definitely added a little bit more flair. That's what really brought the dish over the top. Coffee super. Try coffee. Try coffee. Coffee. Coffee super. Coffee spectacular. That's how I like it. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Oh. Barista knew exactly what they were doing with this roast. It just is like. Oh man. It just is like. Barista knew exactly what they were. Oh man. Oh. It just is like it's a perfect balance, blend, flavor, experience, everything. I really know why I was rating myself, to be honest. Come on, guys. Anyways, welcome to the vlog, guys. What I'm gonna do was hang, okay? I decided to make this video today after posting another video yesterday, and I've kind of just been feeling another video yesterday. Timeline and schedule with that, but better late than never, right? It's what you call it, dude. I've just been feeling like I wanted to make this video to officially. I wanted to make this video to officially introduce my new camera. We're filming on it right now. That whole sequence that you guys saw in the beginning was also filming on it. And yeah, this is the new baby from the vlogging arsenal. We are gonna finish this breakfast real quick, and then I will go upstairs and give you a full rundown of like everything that I've gotten and like kind of been tinkering on and off with for this camera, like in the past 7 months. So.
Look who it is. It's Jenny. She's coming through.
Good morning, yeah. Good morning, Jen. How's the most lovely fiance wife in the world? Jen.
Okay, guys. We have made it to an hour on the stream. I'm setting a goal to try and do more hour-long live streams. This was my first one. A little haphazard, but I appreciate you guys for just hanging around. Whoever decided to hang out for that long. Sorry I couldn't broadcast the game. I didn't know that I was gonna get flagged if I did, but I appreciate you, Joe, for letting me know, brother, because that would have really sucked to try and start the streaming journey. And then immediately get flagged for 90 days. So good on you for saving that one, Joe. We'll dedicate the next stream to you, brother. Yeah, other than that, appreciate y'all for tuning in and streaming with me and hanging out with me a little bit this Saturday evening. I hope everybody has a good rest of their weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.